I'm putting together a Death Guard list for an RTT, and I've got the age-old question: Blightlord or Deathshroud Terminators? Let's take a look at both, the reasons to play them, and my top pick. A general look at the profiles, they have largely similar stat lines. Deathshroud have one more attack each and a better weapon skill, so already we see an indication of their function. And they're certainly more melee focused with just Man Reapers and a Plague Spurt Gauntlet, which is just a pistol. Man Reapers have two profiles for more damaging or more attacks, and they're naturally wounding T8 things on 4s, rerolling 1s, and that's without layering on extra buffs. Blightlords are also good at melee, but have so many more weapon upgrade options, all of which work on a 1 in 5 ratio, where you take one weapon type for each 5 models. The obvious ones you want to be taking are the Flail of Corruption and Blight Launcher. There are also two main choices of melee weapons, the Bale Sword and Bubonic Axe, and probably the best is to have the Bale Sword as it's -3 AP, and in the current meta that makes a big difference. It's worth remembering also that Blightlords are a good range utility, particularly because they get double shots when they're using combi bolters due to malicious volleys. So they both have great resilient profiles with 2+ save, armor content, and disgustingly resilient for -1 damage. A Blightlord Terminator is 40 points base and minimum 5 model squad, and you want at least 2 upgrades that takes them to 210 points. A Deathshroud Terminator is 50 points per model, but there's no extra options to upgrade, and for 3 model squads that's 150 points. So technically the champion to normal model ratio is actually higher with Deathshroud, so you're getting those extra attacks and leadership in a smaller unit. The Deathshroud also have the bodyguard rule, which means that only one of them is needed to give a character the benefit of Lookout Sir. So a quick look at some of the buffs that they can both benefit from. In psychic powers, Miasma of Pestilence is always good at -1 to hit. There's some special strats like Eternal Hatred for 2 CP, +1 to wound, Vermid Whispers, +1 to hit, Virulent Rounds, that's for bolt weapons. That makes bolt weapons become plague weapons, so you reroll 1s, and lots of ways to extend their contagion range, and the -1 toughness is so strong. There's some great character synergies for them both as well. The Talisman gives +1 to hit, and the Talisman special Tollkeeper relic also gives them exploding 6s to hit for ranged. The Plague Surgeon, 6+ Feel No Pain. Biologist Putrefier, 6s to wound is 1 additional mortal wound. Lord of Contagion, reroll hits of 1. Foul Blightspawn, make a unit fight last. And not forgetting Mortarion, who can give them reroll all hits. So with the right character support, a blob of Terminators is devastating. So what about the decision about which type to take in your army? Deathshroud are definitely melee focused. They provide character protection in low numbers and create a significant deep strike threat in just 3-man squads. Blightlord Terminators are a much more well-rounded utility with lots of options. In a bigger 10-man squads, they'll pack a good punch and pose a serious threat. Considering both types have special deep strike abilities, then taking MSU style squads is actually going to be more efficient there. So overall, you really want to take both. While bigger units have more damage potential, multiple MSU squads is generally more effective in the current game. You want to deep strike your Deathshroud to get them up close, and have a buff 10-man squad of Blightlords right up in the centre having board control. Certainly consider the type of army you're building and how much melee you're going for. Death Guard aren't particularly known for being fast, even though they don't suffer penalties of terrain, so consider deep striking and mix the smash melee potential of the Deathshroud with the utility of the Blightlords. See you again soon. Bye.